know what's going on, man. Whatever. We're just going to have to figure it out. Let me get back going here. I checked and all my settings are normal. My settings are just like they always are. You say it looks better? Really? No, you're right. I guess I'm not getting the same lagginess on my end either. The color in the picture looks the same. That's weird. I didn't do anything different. Crisp and clear. That's how you can see my handsome face just a little bit better now. All right, who's in the park? My tripod's still a little wonky though. Still the same receding hairline. Bro, I'm bald all over the place. There's a huge bald spot right here too, you can't see. But it's been that way for a long time. Also, by the way, I have thin hair too. Like, I don't have like a thick, manly mane. You know what I mean? It's thin and fine. Thank you to Christopher Quinn for the $2 gift. Lightning lane for Main Street vehicles. That would be terrible, obviously. We have Dorothy in the park. Dorothy, can you confirm? Dorothy, where are you? What would you like? How many is in your party? Disney Escapades. Are you planning to attend Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? No, I do not intend, or I don't have any plans to be at Disney World at all for the near future. Wait, Jessica? No, Pirates doesn't need Fast Pass. That's the worst place to put Fast Pass. You say, I think you're trying to say that the queue goes every which way. Are you talking about out into the streets of New Orleans Square? Because if that's the case, that would actually get worse. You can't do Fast Pass at Pirates. Not only does it not need it, but it just technically, operationally, it doesn't work. Keelan Clancy, get the $10. Thank you for another extra Who's in the Park treat. All right. We got to get that first one done. Gart Vibes at DCA. He wants a treat. Okay, Gart. Where are you, Gart? Who was the other one? Dusty Ray. Dusty Ray. Wow, Dusty. Where you been? Gifted $5. Thanks, Dusty. Hey, Fresh Baked, I recently discovered Wookiee mode exists. Do you think there are other undiscovered Easter eggs in Smuggler's Run? Probably not. Have you seen our video on Wookiee mode? That we are actually the first channel to do Wookiee mode on YouTube. Check out our Wookiee mode video on that. Okay, so Dorothy. So we got a response from Dorothy. I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna have you guys are gonna have to give me a heads up on what we're getting for Dorothy. We'll do Dorothy first. Yeah, I don't know how much you can do, Jessica, to the Pirates queue. It's pretty much It is what it is at this point. Because they can't rebuild that queue. They can't redesign that or anything. And they do the most they can with what they have available, I think. It's not so bad. I don't mind it. It hardly ever gets out into the crowd anyway. Pat Von Allen, get the $5. Thank you. Dusty Ray climbing in with a $200 gift. Thank you very much, Dusty. Tom Sawyer's Island video update. What kind of video are you looking for on Tom Sawyer's Island, Dusty? I don't think that was on a list of things we were trying to do, was it? People still don't know Dusty. They're like WTFing right now. Wait, I still got to figure out what's going on with... Where are we? Carol Gart. A Proton Punch and Witch of West View Cold Brew. Okay. Hang on to that. I've got it. Where did they go? Dorothy, Alien Macaroon from Pizza Planet. There we go. Now we're talking. Wait, there's 6 people in our party. Are we doing just that? Is that it? Oh no. Oh, there it is. I mean, do we need more than one, perhaps? Maybe get 2 macarons? Macaroons? Macarons? Macarons. Lori asks, I'm so confused about Lightning Lane versus Genie. I have upcoming plans next week for a 6-day trip. I bought Genie Plus when I got tickets. Do I sign up for Lightning Lane? Genie Plus is Lightning Lane. If you bought Genie Plus, you have Lightning Lane, and you can use it. You go, I don't know how to explain this easily. When you open the app and you go to the tip board and you can pick attractions to use the Lightning Lane on. You can use it once for each attraction, except for presently Rise of the Resistance and Runaway Railway. Those you have to pay more additional individually paid Lightning Lanes. Okay, we're getting 2 Alien Macarons for Dorothy. Coming right up. We got a $10 gift from Jeremy Wade. Thank you very much. Thank you for your awesome content. Please wish my daughter Molly a happy 19th birthday. Happy birthday, Molly. Okay. Dorothy, your code is 8534. It'll be ready in about 5 minutes. 8534. Dusty Ray, back with $200 again. Come on, Dusty. You're sick, man. You are really sick, Dusty. Tom Sawyer's Island is where we live. I wish I understood what that meant. Your posts are always so cryptic, Dusty, I swear. Who is Dusty? Everybody wants to know who is Dusty. 8534. 8534. Now we got to get into the other one. Who was the other one? Dusty's just a really big fan of the show, and he likes to be kind and generous sometimes. Every now and then he'll say that the donation is sponsored by one of you guys. I want to say Gart. Is it Gart? Who's the other one that we're buying a treat for? Sean for Beast, get the $5. Thank you. Hi, David. We'll be there next Thursday. Any chance the treehouse will be open? No, probably not. Gart, Pim's Proton Punch and Witch's Brew. Okay. Hang on. Those are both at the kitchen. Oh, I gotta switch. Hang on. Pim Test Kitchen. Okay, Witches of Westview Cold Brew, done. Proton Punch, done. That was easy. Okay, purchasing that. I do like Jungle Judips, Nicolette. That will be ready in a few minutes. Oh, that'll be ready at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 8649. Gart, 8649. Okay, let me catch up. Ryan Shannon, get the $50. Thank you, Ryan. Hey, David, I'm not sure if you answered this question or not, but how do you think Disney is going to change the queue setup for aerials once Lightning Lane starts? You know, I saw that question on Twitter also. I may do a video on this, but short answer is they're not going to do anything, I don't think. The entrance for Lightning Lane will be the door. They're going to split. They're going to have two ways into that door, or they'll hold people at the door, the standby. They'll hold people at the door at standby, and let whatever. There's not going to be very many people. Like Little Mermaid is not going to draw Lightning Lane guests. It's just not. So, but they'll hold people at the door. They'll let the Lightning Lane people in the door, and they'll just mix them right there. That's the mix point, is the door. So they don't really have to do anything. There's not going to be a big lineup of guests behind that door. They can just put them right outside. It's no big deal. Andy Moray, get the $5. Thank you. David, we'll be at the park on Thursday, and we'll love to take you to lunch if you'll be around. Our treat for the work you do. Well, thank you very much, Andy, for that. I normally don't go to the parks on Thursday because I do live streams, typically. I was there today because I had a need, but generally I don't go to the parks on Thursday. Generally. I don't go. Usually my days off from the parks are Thursdays and Saturdays. Every other day is pretty much optional or available to me. Dusty Ray is now, he's simmered down. He's a $5 gift. Thank you, Dusty. Next life, I am Greg. Shout out to Greg. Good night. See, there you go. Thanks, Dusty. That guy's hilarious. Nate, gift the $2. Thank you. This is my weekly reminder. Hit the like button. You guys heard Nate. Hit the like button. You say Little Mermaid won't draw Lightning Lane, but neither should Monsters, Inc., and we see how that goes. Well, that's true. I just remember it used to have Fast Pass. Little Mermaid used to have Fast Pass, and nobody used it. But, I mean, sure, there will be a Monsters, Inc. effect, definitely, on Little Mermaid. But what I'm saying is, you're not going to see a long line of people in the queue. You won't see a lot of people in the queue, the Lightning Lane queue, lined up to the point where they have to make space for them. They have to make, some sort of allowance for them physically, in the, by the queue. There's not going to be so many people there that it's going to be a problem. And I guess I missed a super chat. Let me scroll. Disney guy, get the $2. Thank you. Thoughts on the $50 child ticket? Are you surprised? No, I'm not surprised. I think it's great. Stay tuned. I've got more thoughts on that, but I think it's great. I'm happy that they did that, especially a kid-facing ticket like that. I think that's the best move that they've made in a while. Nick, get the $2. Thank you. Have you seen Peter back in the park? It's been a couple weeks. But yeah, I saw him as recently, maybe, I want to say maybe 3-4 weeks ago. Nicolette, if you had to get rid of one original 1955 attraction in favor of an Avatar experience, what would you get rid of? Man, Nicolette just doesn't watch this show, does he? I kid, of course. No, there's not a single opening day attraction that I would dismiss for Avatar. Nothing. You can build Avatar in the Star Wars launch bay, or anywhere in DCA, or in the Disneyland Forward Space. But other than that, no, nothing. If I had to, well, I don't have to. So, I mean, no, you couldn't fit an Avatar experience in a opening day attraction. Mike Portman, get the $5. Thank you. After doing rides so many times as of late, has your opinion of the ride changed? Rewatched your first 2019 ride-throughs, and you obviously loved it. I still love it. Rise of the Resistance is the best ride in the world. I can say that confidently. It's the best themed entertainment experience that you can have in the world, in my opinion. The one thing that has changed, actually, is that I'm not as afraid of it as I used to be. Stay tuned. I don't want to give away too much, but stay tuned. What's your favorite place to park in the park to just chill and soak it all in? You mean like stop and pause and do nothing? Tom Sawyer's Island, probably. I like to sit up there, on the Fantasmic stage at Tom Sawyer's Island, I think. If I'm gonna park and just sit and watch. Arthur Zepeda, get the $20. Thank you very much. Hi, David. Lena and I are happy to see you were able to go on a tour of the villas at Disneyland. Oh, yeah, I was. The funny thing is, the tour guide you had was our DVC sales guide. That's interesting. Noelle, yeah. I shared your video with her. She was very happy to see she was on Fresh Baked. Yay. Yeah, I was told, Arthur, I was there on Friday, and I was told that they're doing walk-ins. So, obviously, I thought that was better to do that than bother anybody else. So I was able to I just saw 3 rooms. So that was great. And Noelle was great. She was great. Is Disney going to... Wait, where'd that go? I lost it. Is Disney going to start the Haunted Mansion queue expansion after Christmas season? Yes, it's supposed to start in January. Emily Gorins, get the $5. Thank you. I'm in the park with Jeremy. We would love some Dole Whip. Love your channel. You know what? What the heck, Emily? I don't think I've ever done 3 in one night. Have we done 3 before? We're going to send you to... Where'd it go? Tiki Juice Bar. Oh, man. Try again. Dole Whip. Everybody loves Dole Whips. It's done. Emily, you are purchased. And your order will be ready in about 20 minutes. Code is 8986, Emily, 8986. I gotta hit I'm here for that one. Okay. Kayla Portman, get the $5. Thank you. $5 donation to help fund the bulldozer for the DC-8 backlot. There's something that I can get behind. I can get behind a bulldozer for the DC-8 backlot, and like a GoFundMe for that. Let's crowdsource that. Make it happen. Didi Williamson, get the $5. Thank you. Just FYI, I'll miss the live stream next week because I'll be seeing Pink in Sacramento. Awesome. We'll miss you, but awesome. Hi, Hobby. Good to see you again. Okay, you're ready to go, Pim. Whoever had, there was, I forget who had the Pim test kitchen, but your drinks are ready. Those of you, I want to say, Gart, your food's ready. Gart. Any news on Space Mountain besides the scrims? No. No news there, but we'll be there tomorrow to catch more, recon on that. If you could make one snack based on an original ride, well, I don't understand. I have to create a snack. I'm not a creative person. I mean, I don't know, man. Do you think season passes are coming soon? Not soon, but eventually, but not soon. Did you ever get to ride Rocket Rods? No. No, I did not. Mr. Toad's Wild Pie. That's kind of humorous. The Storybook Land Canal Juice? Now that... Oh, shoot. Okay. Hey, you guys, I just saw myself laughing. Did you guys see my bald spot? Shadowless Pan, get the $5. Thank you. I will be in the parks October 18th through the 20th with Oogie Boogie on the 19th. Will you be in the parks? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. One of those days. Yeah, I could see, the Pirates of the Caribbean sparkling water. I get what you're going for there. But you can't, Pirates is going to be rum. You got to have rum. Pirates, I'm sorry. I got to be a stickler on that. April and Jack Bowman get the $5. Thank you. Have you, you were in the park by Pirates walking towards Haunted House Sunday, and I yelled your name loud, and I think I surprised you. Sorry about that. I get surprised by loud screams often. I am sensitive. I'm sensitive to crowds, to closed, narrow spaces, and loud noises. I can't slams and bangs and shouts and screams, and sometimes I'll flinch when I hear that. So I could have flinched, but it's nothing personal. Franco Demand, get the $5. Thank you. Tatooine Sunset versus Lychee Iced Tea. Is it lychee, or I forget how to pronounce that? What's your pick? Oh, Tatooine Sunset. I can drink nothing but those for the rest of my life. Mr. Robin Nass, get the $10. Thank you. I love Rise, but I was there in May for the first night of Star Wars. I met you and Liz by the way. I was disappointed that so much of the ride was in B mode. I mean, it happens. It happens. I don't know what the solution is. I mean, rides go down, rides break down. I wish it was better, obviously. but there's a lot of moving parts. Rise is a very complicated, in-depth, detailed ride, and so it doesn't surprise me that some of the, there's lots of opportunities for failure. Lots. More so than any other ride ever. Courtney gets at $6. Thank you very much. What's your favorite savory treat and sweet treat to have at the parks? Savory. I don't know. I mean, it used to be the cheddar garlic twist at Maurice's Treats, but that's gone now. I can't think of another one. My favorite sweet treat is probably a Dole Whip float. Ryan Page, do you think if attendance is really poor for Splash Mountain replacement that they would ever rebuild it? No. You can't just replace it. You can't. It's just it's $100 million to do that. By the time they make that decision, it could cost $100 million. It's not going to fail. To the point where people don't go. It's not going to be like that. Ooh. Sour Cherry Churro. Thanks, HJ. If that were permanent, that would have been an easier choice. But if I had to pick on stuff that's that's always there, that's always available, it would be the Dole Whip float. Lichu is pronounced in Mexico, where the fruit is grown. Okay. Lychee? Okay, now it's lychee, is that right? Steve Boutte, get the $5. Thank you. I'll be at Walt Disney World in 10 days and we'll have a citrus swirl in your honor. Thank you very much, sir. Those are delicious. I tried one of those for the first time, my last trip. That's the one by the treehouse, right? Amazing. They were so good. Chris Lucas, get the $5. Thank you. Genie on Mermaid, just another trick by Disney to fool the common guest. Go to Magic Kingdom, and it is everywhere tricking guests. And I heard Magic Kingdom is even worse in terms of putting way too many attractions on Genie Plus. It's a shame. Rachel Sykes, I'm sad Rise Vessel is not bumpy anymore. Yeah, you can feel it twisting. But it doesn't, there's none of that. It used to be a rough ride before your capture. I guess people fell. You used to really have to hold on. Yeah, I think that's what happened, is that they don't tell you. So you're never ready. And so I easily, I had to readjust myself often. Brace myself, spread my feet a little bit, get your balance. And if you're not ready for that, you could fall. Yeah. It's Deleuze. As someone from the Netherlands who visits Disneyland Paris regularly, I was wondering, have you ever visited Disneyland Paris? One time. I have been once, and I loved it. I thought it was great. Have you finished your Rise reps? No. I have got, I did 4 more to go, I think. 4 more. Donna, didn't you used to enjoy Bengal barbecue? I guess I consider a skewer a snack. Yeah, that's a meal for me. It's not a snack. Shadowless Pan, gift of $20. Thank you. Hi, David. What do you think the odds are of Disney building a Neverland area in the proposed Disneyland Forward expansion? They already have the rides being built in Disney Sea. I mean, as good as any. I don't see why not. They need more kids stuff. Sure. I'd be in favor of that, actually. I'd love to see Neverland. What they built at Disney Sea is glorious. It's glorious. So I'm not usually a proponent of importing things, but what they did at the Frozen Land is beautiful. The Frozen Land is beautiful. The Neverland is beautiful. I have no idea what the rides look like, but the lands look beautiful. Finn, they need more thrill rides, not kid stuff. I disagree completely. As a matter of fact, that's something we might get into if we do that video talking about the $50 discount ticket. I feel like Disney kind of lost their way somewhat in trying to compete with other parks in terms of what they're building. Disney is not a roller coaster park, and they never will be. It's fun to have, a roller coaster or two or something, or some kind of thrill ride, sure. But Disney is a family park, and they need to lean more into the family side of the business, in my opinion. There's a reason why people fall in love and stay in love with Disneyland. And part of that stems from how much fun you have here as a kid. And then you take that with you for the rest of your life. And if you've got nothing but Magic Mountain style rides, you're not going to feel that way. Like, do you feel nostalgic for Universal or for Magic Mountain the way you do about Disneyland? I don't see that as a thing. I'm not Mouses on Main Street. I disagree. Kids nowadays at a young age want thrill rides. I'm not talking about kids. I'm talking about small kids, little kids, tiny kids, 40 inches, 42 inches, 4-year-olds, 3 and 4-year-olds. That's where you start. You start at that age. You build entertainment for that age, and then you add stuff that's also fun for teenagers and adults also. And that's what Walt was trying to do when he built Disneyland. He built Disneyland for adults. People talk about it being a kids park. He built it for kids. He didn't build it for kids. He built it for adults, but he built it as a place for adults, with adults in mind, that they could have fun also. But it's for kids, but for adults to have fun also. He wants them to be together. And you go to a place like Universal or Six Flags, and there's not as much of that togetherness. The family being at the park. So that might be a riff I get into in that video if I find the time to do it. It may not be until this weekend. I'm not sure. Emily Fink, why the dropping kids' prices? Do you think bring in more families? Well, yeah, definitely, absolutely. That's why. Yeah. David, would you rather have the unbuilt Western River Expedition or Big Thunder? Stay tuned, actually, because I have a video coming up. I'm almost done, where I cover every reskinned attraction, in the history of the park, and then I rank them. So I'm going to have comments on that topic, actually. Shadowless Panic is $5. What's more, I think any person, child or adult, would love to go on a ride where you can fly with Peter Pan, almost like a soaring over. Yeah, I mean, you could make the ride fun and interesting, like Soarin'. Although little kids can't go on Soarin', you could make that something that adults would enjoy, but theme it to Peter Pan. You've got to build the adult ride. You need 2 rides in a land like that, at least 2. One for adults, but one definitely for little kids, 3 or 4-year-old kids. Emily, yeah, I think I said 8 o'clock. Let me check. I think it was 8 o'clock, Emily. Oh, never mind. It's. I just hit the button. I hit the blue button, so it'll be ready any second. 8986. Chris Mitchell gets it $7. Thank you. Took my boyfriend to Disneyland last weekend for the first time, and their favorite rides were monorail, Disneyland Railroad, and Rise. That's great. Thanks, Chris. Wow, that's good news. Megan Andrew, as a mom to a 3-year-old, I completely agree, and I still enjoy riding Peter Pan. I mean, I love riding Peter Pan. I don't know what this obsession is, but people, you think you know, you think you want a thing, but I'm telling you, you don't know as much. How do I put this? We don't know what we want. Like, we thought that riding the Millennium Falcon would be awesome. If when and somebody told us, hey, you're gonna get to ride the Millennium Falcon. We're gonna build the Millennium Falcon, and you're gonna get to go in it and fly around in it. Doesn't that sound awesome? Yes. Sometimes we don't know what we want. That's that's a lot of what Walt got right. Is that he built things that we didn't know we wanted. Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, the monorail. You know, none of us would have said, hey, where's my Pirates of the Caribbean ride? Nobody said that. Nobody said, where's my monorail? They didn't do a survey. They didn't poll the audience and say, what kind of rides do you want at Disneyland? And nobody, that audience didn't ask for the monorail or Pirates or Haunted Mansion. We don't know what we want. People talk about, if we were to build a ride, that's why they lean on IP so much, because that's the only thing that our collective minds can gravitate towards. Hey, where's my Hercules ride? I want a Hercules ride. Sometimes we got to let the creative people create and trust. We have to trust and let them create and make something. So much of art is letting the artist be what they are. Let the artist do what they do, create, and let them. You can't do it by committee. You just can't. Walt didn't build Disneyland by committee. There was no committees at Disneyland. Now, having said that, Kathleen Gilman, Walt would love Rise and be amazed at the animatronics. You bet he would. You bet he would. Walt would have loved Rise of the Resistance. Nate, get the $2. Thank you. Only 215 likes. You guys are letting Nate down. I want you to know that. Nate has asked twice now for you to like this video, and you're not coming through for my man. So I think you all need to take a minute and first say, I'm sorry, Nate, for not hitting the like button, and then hit the like button. Guys, Nate's asking you. He's actually paying. He's paying for you to do this right now. So give Nate his money's worth. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Any events going on during Christmas? No. I mean, they're not doing any sort of after dark events or anything like that, if that's what you mean. There you go. You made Nate happy, guys. Good job. Jasmine Harrison, love the video of you just wandering around the park late night. It's my favorite time to be in the parks. Let me tell you something. It is so easy to feel the magic at night at Disneyland, especially late at night. Like you go to the park during the middle of the day and it's kind of hustle and bustle and you're like, oh my God, it's so crazy. And what am I doing? And you're just trying to hit rides and it's hot and you're thirsty and hungry. It's harder to feel, the magic of the park. But man, like you said, it's so easy. It's so easy to feel Disneyland magic at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I love being at Disneyland at midnight just to watch the people sitting there. Seeing all those people just sitting there, they don't want to leave. They just want to sit there and absorb it. Osmosis. Disneyland by osmosis. You don't have to do anything. Just wander Main Street. Listen to the music and the vibe of the crowd. It's just so perfect. I haven't felt that feeling of not wanting to leave in quite a while at Disneyland. And I felt it the other night. What was that? 2 nights ago? 2 nights ago? Oh man, that was so great. Because I've been to Disneyland 1,000 times, you guys. I've been to Disneyland literally 1,000 times. That's not hyperbole. Mathematically, I can show you that I've been to Disneyland 1,000 times. So the fact that it's possible for that to still happen goes towards just the quality of Disneyland and how magical it really is. In spite of all the negative things that are happening around the park, we can still get around all that. We can still escape that and still feel it. Disneyland's still there, man. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like I'm having some. Let's see if that helped. No, I don't know what's going on. We got a little bit of a issue here, I think, with the Wi-Fi, perhaps, because it is not. Oh wait. No, that didn't help at all. Usually that helps when I reconnect, but that didn't help at all. Sorry, guys. I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it from here. Did we get all the food out? Yeah, we did. Okay. Thank you to Mr. Robin Nass for the $10 gift. This is because just how incredibly nice you were when I met you in the park a couple times. Thanks for the time you gave me. You bet, Robin. Absolutely. You bet. Yeah, I'm pixelated on my playback down here. I'm pixelated, so. Wish list for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I have no specific requirements. I don't need to do anything. I just need to feel like it's finished. I want a whole experience. I want a complete experience. No shortcuts. Do the whole thing and make it good. Whatever that is, whatever they think good is, that's fine. But you know what I mean? But go extra. Do something extra. But I have no specific requests. Somebody told me a story in the comments of that video, the video we put out yesterday, that they have a memory. Their father, they would go all night. They'd go, stay all day, close the park. But at the end of the night, they'd get some. I want to say. Not fudge. It's like a treat from the Main Street, Candy Palace. Let's just say they were able to get a bunch of fudge, share it, and then get on the train and take the train around one more time at the end of the night. I mean, that is how it should be. It should be like that. Be like that. I want to feel that kind of way. And then you go back the next time, 3 months later, 6 months later, and you could say, remember that time? Remember last time? Let's do that again. Let's do that thing we did last time. That's how it should be. Peanut butter fudge. Oh man, so good. Is it 8 o'clock? Oh my God, it is. It's 8 o'clock. Guys, I enjoyed this little talk with you guys tonight. That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun too. thank you very much for your kindness and your fellowship and your generosity. And I know Dusty left, but thank you, Dusty. You're very cool. And we'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned for more Fresh Baked. Probably still a week or so away from the Rise video. We got a video coming up on every reskinned attraction, and I'm working on a video about a location shoot of the Haunted Mansion queue, where it's going to be. We're going to do like a virtual walkthrough of the new queue on site. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up soon. Maybe tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Saturday. Thank you to Jessica for the $5 gift. That's Tiki Room for me. My pop used to take me whenever he needed a break, which was a lot. And now every time I go, I think of him. I mean, come on. Thanks, guys. That's so great. I love you guys. We'll see you next time. Fresh Baked.